Welcome back to this already the final segment of today's Price of Business, and I am your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. Always delighted to have Brian Spitz on the program. He is brilliant at what he does in helping homeowners get the situation that they're looking for when it comes to that property that they need to move away from, or individuals who are looking to expand their properties from an investment perspective. You work with them both, don't you, Brian?
Yes, absolutely. Those are our specialties.
Yeah, BigStateHomebuyers.com. Tell us a little bit more about Big State, and then tell us about your guest today. I think this is going to be a very timely topic for our audience.
Yeah, absolutely. Big State Homebuyers is a company that specializes in helping people sell their homes fast. We buy properties. We pay all cash. We pay closing costs. We clear up every and any title problem that's potentially could come up. And help the sellers just have a really smooth transition, so we can close in as little as 7 to 9 days if the title is clear. So we buy houses in Texas, in Houston, San Antonio, and Dallas.
Awesome. And you've got an interesting guest today.
Yes, I do. Today we're talking with Brandon Melia, and we wanted to talk about something that's really relevant to our sellers especially, and that's about how to prepare for a move.
Awesome. Brandon, tell us a little bit about your company.
Sure. We are Johnny T. Melia Moving and Storage, and we're a family-owned company. We've been in business since 1969, moving Houstonians happily since then. But we do a full-service moving. We do packing, crating, moving, storage. We do everything.
And that's J.T. Melia, M-E-L-I-A, moving.com. Go right ahead there, Brian.
Well, I guess I'd start with asking, it's great that you're a local company. We are too. So I just wanted to find out how you see that separating you out from other companies who do moving. Just basically how that makes you different, or how you guys are different.
It's always good to have a local company. The owner is here, not somewhere else, out in the Caribbean or something like that. Johnny is actually still the owner of the company, and he actually still works here, answers the phones every single day. And, if a customer needs to talk to him, they can request it, and he usually answers the phone and talks to them about the problems or anything like that. And so, we really are very customer-focused. And so, if you have a problem, you can always call us and talk to us, right then and there.
Very good. Very good. And how old is the company? 1960?
From 1969. So we're 45 years.
That's fantastic. Oh. Go ahead there, Brian.
Well, a lot of our sellers, a lot of people that work with us, they need to move quickly, or they're clearing out a property that they've inherited and need to get empty. So right. I guess I would ask, how would somebody prepare? How would somebody prepare to move quickly, and how can you guys help them?
Gotcha. Well, obviously, Brian, as you know, preparation is key. So if they have something that they know that is coming up quick, they need to get all their ducks in a row as quick as possible. The best thing to do as far as moving is concerned is to be prepared in what you need done. As far as, if you're going to leave some goods behind, what you're going to take, be sure to have all of that, already figured out before you even call a moving company.
Right.
The other thing is be sure that you call a legitimate moving company. In Texas, moving companies have to be registered and licensed with the state of Texas. And so sadly, there's a lot of moving companies in Houston that are illegal, movers, and they're not moving people, licensed or registered, or they don't have insurance or anything like that. And so, they also, the people that are planning to do this move, they need to make sure that they have a legitimate moving company that's licensed, registered, has insurance, and is a, professional moving company, so that your goods don't get taken or anything like that. I don't know if y'all have heard of a lot of the reports about, rogue moving, movers that take your goods, get them on the truck, and then get them over to your new address, and then they charge you thousands of dollars more, and if you don't pay, they just keep your goods. So,
yeah, essentially they hold your goods hostage.
Exactly. It's a theft thing that they're doing, very illegal. But anyways, so the customers that are planning to do this quick move, they need to make sure that they're prepared, that they know, what needs to be packed, what needs to be moved, where they're going to take the goods to. Be sure to contact the mover, after you get all that kind of figured out. And then I would suggest always having somebody come out to do an estimate, as soon as possible, so that they can see, what the price is going to be for the move. But yeah, as long as they're organized, they ought to be able to get the move done pretty well, pretty quick.
Yeah.
Whenever the customer is not organized, the move takes longer and you pay more because, we do everything by the hour. So
Sure. We got a really limited time here. I apologize. What would you say is the biggest complaint, the most common complaint people have about movers?
The biggest complaint, I don't really know because we don't get too many complaints.
Well, that's good.
But I would say probably timeliness. They didn't do too fast or anything like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's fair. I'm going to have to ask you to wrap it up, Brian Spitz. By the way, give that your website first before we let you go for your moving company. It's
www.jtmeliamoving.com.
Yep, and that's Melia. Brian Spitz is at BigStateHomebuyers.com. Final thoughts, sir?
Just that, the holidays are here, and I know, we're here. We work all the way through the holidays at Big State Home Buyers, so we're happy to be a service to come out and give you an estimate if you have an interest in selling your property, and there's no obligation to it, and we can connect you with resources like Brandon that can help you every step of the way through the whole process.
Well, sounds like it makes great sense for you two to, know each other and to refer. That's awesome. All right, thanks, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, when we come back tomorrow, much more for you. Do want to remind you, best content here shows up over there at usdatareview.com, and you've been listening to The Price of Business.